Follow Zebus, or Zebes, or Zebes, or whatever you want to say.
I think I always just call it Zebes.
I think that's how it's supposed to be said.
And then... Or... I can't fucking remember anymore. If it's Zebes or Zebes.
Is it Zebus or Zebes?
I usually say Zebes, but I don't know for sure.
Okay, so if we're going by Japanese pronunciation, it would because they're very phonetic about their language, so it would be Zebe, so Zebes.
Zebes kids.
Yeah, but if it's supposed to be like sort of a semi, like Greco-Roman kind of thing, it would be Z.
Like wrestling.
Yes.
How similar is WWE or WWF to Greco-Roman wrestling?
Not very.
But
it does help having a background in Greco-Roman wrestling.
Did Greco-Roman wrestlers have like bombastic personalities and crazy
Those would be
fans and shit?
gladiators.
Oh, okay. How would you do in a gladiator ring?
I'd fucking die.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
You have like thousands of years of human advancement and knowledge that you could use over these people. So all you'd have to do is take like the net and the Gladius they gave you and build an M60 out of it.
Yeah.
Jesus
if I went back in time with a fucking handgun, I would win. Yes.
Just a handgun.
A handgun and like 3 magazines. I would fucking climb the fucking top.
3 magazines. They're like, you have to fight 45 opponents. You're like, I win. And they're like, here's your 46. And you're like, oh no. You didn't throw the gun at it.
Yeah, I would either throw the gun or just start grabbing all the weapons they had and start fucking throwing them.
Have you ever seen a movie or any kind of media where throwing the gun resulted in something other than looking cool for throwing the gun?
Fuck fighting. I'm out of here.
I don't think so.
This place is cool. This is a good game.
It is a really good game.
And it was made in America, wasn't it?
Is
Retro Studios?
Yeah, because they're in like Texas, aren't they?
Remember the naysayers?
I do.
And I spell it N-E-I-G-H because they were all horses. They were like, no. They were like, John, it's not 2D Metroid.
Oh,
he was like, God
no.
damn it, horse, it's the revolution. The Nintendo revolution.
Do you miss horse as much as I do?
Oh, John. Why? He's like, horse,
John.
you can play Fusion. And he's like, but John, it's got a fucking computer telling you where to go.
I hope we get
And she's
horse
made of
back
cheese. It doesn't.
John, the SAX scares the shit out of me.
Who fucking doesn't get scared by this? It's the first time you see SAX.
The SAX will bend you over and use the fucking plasma strap-on that Samus suit has to fuck you well and truly.
God damn.
This got hot.
Hot. This is... Oh, I just realized this and Fusion are both pre-Zero Suit, because Zero Suit came about as of Zero Mission.
Yeah.
Zero Mission's a good... Well, it's a good game at certain aspects. It's a lot better than playing Metroid 1. Playing Metroid 1 is fucking impossible nowadays. I equate playing Metroid 1 to trying to solve the Cenobite puzzle cube.
Oh my god, fuck.
You ever seen a Hellraiser movie, Gary?
No.
Do you know anything about him?
Nope.
Do you know who Needlehead is?
No.
Alright, don't worry about it.
It's because that's not a person.
What's his name?
Pinhead.
Oh, they're the same thing.
Needles and pins are different.
They're fucking semantic. God damn. You're lucky Garrett's in between us.
Am I?
And then I'm sitting on his lap. That's why he's complaining about the waggle. Because I'm sitting on his lap and Noah's behind him giving him a massage.
This is... No, okay, now it's not
We've
getting
gone into Tenfey fanfiction. If you're watching this and you're bored, write a Tenfey fanfiction.
Please no.
We'll read it out loud for you.
You can do it, but
If
just
you
don't
do,
share it.
we'll probably have to read it.
Well, look at that fucking bug.
Played Beetle.
Look at this booping ass bug.
Oh,
Or
he's like,
Beetle, I forget his fucking name.
my thorax is red.
God damn.
My god. How big of a bug would you willingly fight with your bare
Played
hands?
Beetle. What?
How big of a bug would you willingly fight with your bare hands? Like, let's say you walked out of your room and there was a 4-foot tall stag beetle in your living room. Would you fight it with your hands?
Fuck no.
I mean, what
That thing would rip you a fucking apart.
What could it do to you? What do stag beetles do?
You had the fucking head.
It would just...
Okay, if it was that big and it still had its proportional strength,
yeah,
it could fucking flip you to the moon.
No, it's just turned to fucking beat in this world. Proportional strength.
Well, that's very important.
I guess. How fast would it move?
Fucking super fast.
Are you sure? I mean, it's big. The reason bugs move fast is because they're light.
Yeah. Technically, an insect could not get that big.
I think I'm gonna make my channel just videos of me fighting crabs.
Jesus.
Would you lose your fucking eye?
Well, I
mean,
plan
they
on
have,
fucking
they have
staring at it.
shampoos for that.
I didn't say I was gonna have a staring contest with a crab. Oh, shampoos, I get it.
Yeah.
Are scabies actually like little crabs, or is it just
Christ?
slang?
I have a friend. Me and you have a mutual friend who told us about the time he had scabies.
Oh,
It was
Jesus,
fucking-
why did you bring that up?
Oh,
I'm
God.
glad he doesn't live in this state.
We might have to
anymore.
edit this part out.
No, he doesn't watch my videos, and we haven't said his name yet.
He actually does live in the state.
He moved back?
Yeah, he moved back.
Well, he's never... Oh, I was about to say he's never been in a Tenfey video, but maybe he has.
Depending.
Oh, God.
I'm sorry, Noah. I know you didn't want him to know. I know you were using the Tenfey channel to get all that hot pussy, but now you're going to have something to
You were? Who are you talking to that actually likes our videos?
My videos are very popular with the 18 to
Is the
21
part, girl?
female demographics.
Yes, they totally are. They're like lice, so they're more like spiders.
Oh,
but they are
Christ.
related.
Alright, stop.
Do you remember the Aqua
Spiders all up in
where
your
Carl
skin?
accidentally grew all of his scabies huge, and he's like, if they get near you, hit them with a shampoo. Do you remember that one? Do you? Garrett must not, because Noah is slapping his knee.
I'm
Christ.
fighting giant wasps.
We needed to order special
What am I-
elastic pants.
Man, we really need to stop talking about giant bugs right now.
We had to order special elastic pants for him off the internet. You mean I have to drag this thing across the yard? Call the neighbors, I want them to see this. Hey, Fry Man! Hey, Fry Man, my hips are moving on their own.
Oh, God. The girl's moving on.
The Hey Fry Man meme is one of my favorites. Why does Samus look weird? Is it the lighting? She looks like dark.
Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
lighting.
Do you
Also,
get any cool suits in
Fuck
this
the
game?
technology that. Oh yeah, there's a couple cool
The
suits.
technology?
Technology!
Is Kojima involved in this game?
Like, what'll happen is you're about. I'll show you in a little
Fucking
bit.
technology thread.
You got
Well,
scanned
that
in
shit.
Fireflies, baby.
I've scanned them.
Well, you need to scan them again so they don't get canceled before one season's over.
Can I jump out of here? Yeah, I can. You get close to that lore.
Laguna Lore?
Recording too long.
The best Final Fantasy character?
Um,
I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to keep you all at my house while I play through the entire Final Fantasy series, but I don't know how I'm going to do
the
it.
entire Final Fantasy series. Oh god, not these things. I could just kind of walk away. I kind of wanted to scan them, but you know, whatever. We can let bygones be bygones.
We can let Dugons be Dugons. Have either of you ever used a Dugon?
No.
No.
It's a good Pokemon! Axial, back me up.
I had... Oh, God. Now I'm about to make myself sad.
Damn.
I had a fucking Zubat, Seal, Vulpix, and there's one more.
Is he about to say he had all these Pokemon in real life? Because that's amazing.
I had those plushes that I got from KFC, and they were like the softest fucking things in the world. And they're gone. They burned up, and I'm so sad.
Now, all I gathered from that is how did you get Pokemon plushes from a KFC?
When Pokemon first came out, they had a cross promotion with KFC.
What?
And they had plushes.
Fucking Reaper Vine.
Yeah.
Did you have the full Burger King Gold?
I did
collection?
not. I did not have those. And
I had some of those. I think I had a Jigglypuff and I was very
Alright,
sad.
Noah, this is where we truly test your Poke power level. How many exclusive Mewtwo Strikes Back cards did you have?
I think I only had the stupid ass Dragonite.
Oh, I also only had the stupid ass Dragonite. Hey guys, I'm the Dragonite.
I have explosions.
I know Dragon Rage and Fly and Hyper Beam.
That was a one shot in the dark.
If that hit, I don't know how I would have reacted.
Why is he
This right here, technology. When that happened as I was a kid, and then when I looked up and the fucking ring was hitting me, I was like, dude.
Garrett,
You can see the fucking edges of the circuitry. Look up.
Oh, of Samus's helmet?
Yeah.
Garrett, I have got a hand on Garrett's shoulder. What was your reaction the first time you see Samus's face reflected in the visor?
It was just like, dude.
And then second place, raindrops on her visor.
Yeah, that's what I just said. Right when the steam hit me, when I looked up and like when I fucking thing, I was just like, I was like,
another one of those fucking comics is she just gets steam blasted on her fucking visor, and then it cuts to her on the outside, and she's just standing there. And then you just see her hand move up and just write "sweet" in the fucking condensation.
Have you seen the steel in her power suit Samus body pillow?
Oh god.
There, I've seen it.
Fucking Dakimakura.
Yeah, it's a Dakimakura, and on the front it's Samus, I mean, completely in her power suit, you don't even see her face, like lying like this, and then the other side of it is her like lying on her back looking over her shoulder. I don't care what anyone says, that power suit's got a good ass on it. Anyone want to debate me?
There it is. You can pause the video right then, so you can. It's like this ash right here. This is the one we're talking about.
I mean, it's no Solid Snake's sneaking suit, but it's up there.
Now it's getting hot in here again.
Why is this brick wall so attractive?
I think you can. No, it's one of the ones you can shoot like that. You can just shoot it and it blows up. And there's a power.
Why didn't you shoot it?
Because.
Okay, I'm glad you had valid reason.
I'm pretty sure you can scan things. You can.
So it's not until the second one of these that you have to use the fucking light and dark beams, right?
Right.
That just sounds.
That's the whole point of that one.
Garrett was telling me he loves Echoes and that he'd kill any man who said otherwise. That it was the greatest game of all time.
It's not the greatest game. I think it's probably one. Well,
it's not bad.
No, it's not bad by any means. I actually really like it, and I think the part people like really hate about it is the part I like about it. They're like, the Dark World sucks. It's like it's a chore. I'm like, it's not a chore. It feels really good to go in between them because.
Ooh, does Samus turn into a bunny rabbit when she goes to the Dark World?
No.
Then I'm
Dark
not.
Aether, I believe.
You've completely lost me.
But yeah, you go in there and you actually feel like you're in danger. The very atmosphere itself is literally killing you.
It's like that in Shadows of the Damned.
That sounds like Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles, which I wish to God we could play. Dustin has that game!
We need to get Dustin in here.
Dustin's like
I would love to do videos with Dustin, but he lives in a strange foreign land that's like 50 miles away.
Have you ever seen that one?
Yeah, it's scanned.
He has that game, and one time in my life I played it with him at his house with like 2 other friends, and we had that many Game Boy Advances and link cables available.
Wow.
It was fucking crazy. Oh, do you know how bad I want to play through 4 Swords?
Oh, yeah.
I have the GameCube version of that game.
That's what I'm saying, but we need... I have a Game Boy Micro and a shitty SP that the screen doesn't work very good on. How many Game Boy Advances do y'all have?
I've got a pink one and I've got a SP. Will SPs work?
What if you rob your sister? Doesn't she have one?
Yeah, I've got... That should be...
Do either of you have any link cables?
I have a GBA link cable, and
that's one.
I had an SP that I don't know where it's at, and I should still have my original white Advance.
Also, I love that Game Boy Micro I have, but it is, if you watch me playing it, that is some funny shit. Because I am fucking huge, and I'm just holding this little tiny Game Boy in front of me, and I'm like, it's just like my Japanese animes. I don't know why I say that, but I do. Why do the walls have eyes?
The hills.
The hills have eyes.
It's just turning the fucking hallway scene.
The people, I give it 2 thumbs up, and they get cut off. That was my... I was wondering where that quote came from. That was my brother's review of The Hills Have Eyes. Back when I used to live in the same house as my brother, whenever I would have friends over, like Tommy and my pre-Tenfey YouTube channel friends, we would all be sitting in my room, and randomly in the middle of the night, my brother would walk up to the open window from outside, so you would just see his face, and he would say some like clever euphemism or one thing and walk away. And he just walked up, and he was like, so I just saw The Hills Have Eyes. It was in theaters. And we were like, how was it? And he was like, I give it 2 thumbs up, and they get cut off. And then he wandered off into the night.
It's like you're on like a sitcom or something like that.
He was my Wilson.
Yeah, or fucking Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Seriously.
And your brother is Cowboy Clem.
He is.
I don't even know if that was Lawrence Fishburne's name in that show, but whatever.
My hand kept going to reach for my fucking...
Lawrence Fishburne was, he was the cowboy on Pee-wee's
yeah, he was there. I just don't know if it was Cowboy Clem or not.
Cowboy Curtis.
That's it.
Curtis is a weird name.
There we go. Hook.
If you had to change your name, what would you change it to? But you can make it anything. I don't care how ridiculous it is. I don't care if it's based on some stupid video game or anime. What would you make your first name?
Roswell.
Roswind?
Yeah, why not?
Hey, I can respect that.
I bumped into it and I got hurt. What is this, fucking Mario? I got a fucking power suit.
What is this fucking Mario?
What is this fucking Mario?
That's beautiful.
Also, this is thing. I saw this and I was like, it's fucking adorable.
Is it?
Look at it.
That's the thing that chases Jill when she falls in a pit in Resident Evil 3.
Also,
are you gonna scan it? Woo!
Ugh.
Now you have to stay here for 2 days until it shits you out. Scan it!
Oh yeah, I'll scan it when I come back and I can blow it to fucking pieces. I get inside of it and I put a bomb inside of it.
God
the Stone Toad.
Isn't that how you kill, like, one of the Queen Metroids? You, like, bomb its stomach?
Oh, fuck. Something like that. There's an enemy coming up where I gotta get under by its roots and put bombs.
So is Samus the only being to ever exist that can turn into a morph ball, or is it, like, Chozo technology?
It's Chozo technology.
It's Chozo technology. I don't think you ever see Chozo.
Right. This is the part I'm doing, like, a special
Also, I'll probably change my name to Harmon.
Oh, I forgot that was a question.
Yeah.
This is the part of the video where we do fan theory, fanon, head canon, whatever. What happens to Samus when she turns into a morph ball?
She turns into, like, energy, I think.
He thinks.
Because I know in this...
Right?
She looks like she's energy right there.
Yeah, she's energy right there.
But I mean, it doesn't look like that in the old game. She just goes boop and she's a ball.
It's like the original comics for like the little manga 4-koma style comics for like the I think Super Metroid. She just literally turns into like a little ball. She like curls up.
What's your fanon, Garrett? Is it energy as well?
Probably the energy. Well, actually, these aren't canon anymore, so probably just the ball. I remember seeing the drawn things too, where it shows her like curl up in a ball.
I see.
So I mean, both are probably likely.
All right, you two have your fucking ridiculous theories. Here's mine. Metroid is canon to the secret world of Alex Mack, and Samus is a direct.
What the fuck am I listening to right now?
Is a direct descendant of Alex Mack, and she can become a silvery liquid and become law. It's so simple.
I'm fucking covered in these things.
And not only that, but that stupid asshole truck driver and that hateful bitch woman are still looking for her. They became cyborgs.
I remember the only thing I really remember about the secret of Alex Mack is like the last episode, and where like the hateful bitch woman and whoever else get fucking arrested. There.
So to keep it with my fanon, after Samus gains the ability to turn into a morph ball, she teams up with Harry Potter, Inuyasha, and Twilight Sparkle. And they fight Sephiroth.
What about Cloud? What is he doing?
Cloud, I don't know. Isn't he dead? Didn't he die of the geostigma? No, Vincent gave him a speech about friendship. That's right, never mind.
I like how to demonstrate the bomb, you literally just see her just use the bomb.
Morph ball bomb acquired. Ball and morph ball, press A. Press A. I wish I had narrated this game.
Swear to me.
Swear to morph ball. There was something in the morph balls. Something hidden.
God damn it. Why do I always get out of there? Whenever I come out of a tunnel, I just have an instinct just to press the button.
Why do we feel?
Just to get out of it.
Why do we feel?
Alright.
When's the last time you were consumed by feels? My God, right now!
Right
for
now.
me, I'm gonna cry fucking river.
Fucking thing is adorable, and you get inside of it and just put bombs inside of it.
Remember the Edacoons and the ostrich thing from Super?
I miss them so much.
What?
Edacoon?
I did not really... Okay, here's another thing about Super. I love Super Metroid, and if I could, I would have the cartridge permanently put in my chest like Brock Sampson with Helper's head. But I did not realize until kind of recently that when you first meet the Edacoons, their little chant is the Metroid Item Acquire song.
Is it?
They go, and then they start wall jumping like motherfuckers. And I did not realize that. I'm so ashamed of myself.
Fuck, where am I? Alright, I'm completely
Also,
lost
they don't
myself.
sound like smoking ducks like I just did, but it was an approximation. Ducks are fuckers. So are geese. You could fight geese with your fists.
Geese.
And it would be too easy. We need to play a Fatal Fury game.
Oh, God.
Maybe for 1am gaming.
Maybe we should.
More like 1am blaming. Thanks,
you
Garrett.
blaming?
You.
For what?
9/11.
My God.
Damn.
Tenfey's 3-second controversial segment. Brought to you by 3D Doritos.
You motherfucker!
Everyone loves Doritos. Let's get some Mountain Dew.
Those fucking Puffs pieces of shit!
They were so bad.
They were just dumb! And I loved them, but they were so dumb!
If they brought them back now, they would be HD Doritos.
You're so fucking right.
I actually be in marketing.
Remember when, like, nacho cheese Doritos and stuff like that were called Nacho Cheesier and Cooler Ranch?
Were they?
Yeah.
Did they increase them?
Like, they supposedly increased the amount of flavor or whatever.
Flavor charge, please.
And they were called, like, Nacho Cheesier and Cooler Ranch.
Do you remember the mystery flavor that tasted like McDonald's hamburgers?
No.
Do you?
No.
I remember there being, like, a third, like, mystery flavor.
I think so, because it sounds like a dream.
What's that 6th flavor they discovered that has a cool name? Ennui or something like that?
Ennui?
Ennui? Ennui. That's the flavor of a game that you can only play on the Wii. That's the joke. It's the flavor of Mario Galaxy.
Like a flavor? Like, as in, like, something you can taste with your taste buds?
Yeah, like they're sweet, sour, bitter, La Choy, and Cool Ranch. And then there's Ennui.
What?
Look at this map.
It's fucking impossible to navigate.
How many people do you think made this game? And how many years did they spend in a barn doing it?
20, 30? Nah, one of them.
It was made in Texas.
Oh, I've got the bomb now.
That means when they finished it, they were like, yeehaw! And threw their hats in there and shot their shit shooters. If you're from Texas, leave it in the comments. You can call me a motherfucker. I'll accept it.
Oh, God, you're just inviting Caterskate.
Yeah, he lives in Texas.
Does he?
Yeah.
Yes!
That's
You
hilarious.
son of a bitch.
That's hilarious.
I hope he leaves a comment just for that then.
Oh, good times.
Alright, I'm going back. I'll go ahead and save. Do we need to
Going
cut it?
back to Cali.
Back that ass up. Callie? Riggs?
Calico Riggs.
Looks like Mayor Minx.
Chopper back up.
Looks like Mayor Minx could use some help. He needs some chopper back up. Every day, well, not every day, occasionally, twice in my life, I've read the details of the unmade 3rd season of SWAT Cats, and I cry one tear.
Oh.
There was so much things that were going to happen. They were going to bring Turmoil back, the best villain ever.
Isn't that the female villain?
Yeah.
Okay.
Why isn't she called Firmoil?
Firmoil!
You son of a bitch!
She's got. I'm sure it's a cat.
That's too
on the nose.
On the nose. That's too spot on.
Maybe. Considering every character, or most of the characters in that series had cat pun names.
Well, I'm not sure T-Bone's really. I mean,
well, that's what I'm saying. But Jake Furlong and or Jake Clausen and Chance Furlong is pretty fucking on the nose. That was the real names. I'm sure everyone knows that. I don't know why I'm saying that.
Clausen?
Yeah.
No, that is a real name.
Yeah. See?
They make pickles.
They have a restaurant like around
God
here.
damn it.
Oh yeah, that's right. I haven't been down to the fucking.
Oh, hang on. I actually need to scan those guys.
Sheila.
That's it right there. See it? Venom weed. Poisonous.
You're in a power suit.
It still hurts me.
Power suit.
Look at that. It has a fucking brain in the ground.
Have y'all seen the YouTube video of that one super long one-shot scene from that Kung Fu movie where the guy's running up the building and all these thugs are attacking him, and then it's interspersed with like Fatal Fury and Street Fighter sounds?
Yes, that's Terry Young Goon.
Yeah, I love that shit.
That's an old.
And he's like, power attack!
Alright, I need to scan 3 more of these.
And the guy throws vases at him and yells, Hadouken!
That's an old Kijeto-kun video.
I want to see that movie.
That's the Protector, which is a really fucking good movie because of that fucking scene. Because it's a single shot. That is an uncut scene.
Kind of like the hallway fight in Old Boy.
Yeah.
Watch the hallway fight in Old Boy on a YouTube video. Do not watch Old Boy.
You should go. You should actually see the new Old Boy, the American version.
Is it the same plot? Because I still don't want to see it.
It's vaguely the same, because they actually changed some stuff from the manga to the Korean version.
If James watches this,
and it's not going to be quite as...
Because he loves Old Boy. He's the one that made me watch it, and I hate him for it.
I like Old Boy, but...
James occasionally watches
it's super fucking sad and disturbing.
Remember when me, you, and James played Binding of Isaac?
Yeah.
That's his one Tenfey appearance. Even though me, him, and Erica have tried on 3 separate occasions to record Castle Crashers, and something is going wrong every time. And one of those occasions, Garrett was there. And what went wrong was Garrett.
Yeah, I was there, and I literally carried the shit out of the game. I was level like...
Is that what you call it?
I was level like 15, and they were like level 5.
Garrett, how did you think you could live so large with all of the experience and leave so little for the rest of us?
What are you talking about?
You ran forward and hugged the life out of all the enemies and gained 20 levels, and we were on the back being like, I'd like some more, please.
That's because I just went over ahead and just started smashing.
We even made you play as the Red Knight, the worst one.
And then I discovered he's secretly the best. Because,
Is he?
yeah, the fucking lightning attack.
Lightning attack?
Charges really slow, but it does mad
Speaking
damage.
of lightning, what is the deal with lightning in Final Fantasy, and why is she Japan's favorite character of all time?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
We're not talking about this.
You know,
we are not playing past 12.
You know, they made her a Makote in 14. She has an appearance as a secret, as like a cameo. She's quiet, nigga.
We're not playing past 12 if we're going to play all the time.
Oh no, fuck that. I'm not going to play either of the MMOs for that. God damn.
No. But 12 is the one...
I've never finished 12. I couldn't motivate myself to do it.
Are we going to play them all the way through?
Of course. I mean,
of course.
I hope you're ready for your channel to become nothing but Final Fantasy.
Well, I would cut out the grinding.
Oh, okay.
So, I mean, that's...
Still. Fuck.
Come on, goddamn. I thought they... Oh, this is the boss.
Look at it. It's so ugly. Is this Poison Ivy?
Yes.
Something like that.
From Arkham Asylum. Arkham Asylum is a good game.
I have it, and I played it a little bit here and there, but I know the ending of it, and it's very disappointing, so I don't want to beat the game.
It is kind of a shit ending.
If you were Batman, would you kill Joker?
Mm.
I would kill him every day, and I'd resurrect him using necromancy. Bat necromancy. I'd have Alfred help. Wasn't Alfred a shaman in World War II? Isn't that his backstory?
It depends on when it's set, but he was in he was in the
You're actually humoring my shaman story.
Flagra.
You didn't immediately tell me no. You were like, well, it depends on when it's set. Yeah. It's like if you're reading, 500 BC Batman, then yes, Alfred was a shaman. He cured shingles with a rooster leg dipped in ashes. Did you know?
I win.
True.
No, I didn't beat him that.
I was gonna say, do you know some secret bullshit? Yeah. Did you get the fucking Hyper Beam already?
Hyper Beam? Hyper Viper Beam. That's a move Cable.
Just gotta do it 3 more times.
What is Cable's mutant power?
This fucking chair is destroying my ass cheeks.
Being a fucker, right?
No, he has like subtle psionic power, I think. And he's from the future.
That's his
secrets from the future.
I think he has some other shit, but his main thing is that he's like a cyborg from the future. That's
who's he descendant of? Because you know he is.
He's like only from a couple of years in the future. He's Jean Grey and Scott Summers' kid.
Of course he fucking is.
And he's a useless shit.
Well, I mean, he's descended from Cyclops, so he runs in the family.
He's a pretty terrible...
Well, I mean, wasn't he created to appeal to 90s kids?
Yes, he's very much a 90s character.
Running in the 90s?
That was a little close.
God damn. That plant gets the worst off. It's like me.
The best thing to come out of Cable was Deadpool.
Deadpool? You mean the merc with a mouth?
Mm-hmm. Even though originally Deadpool was not nearly as, like, fucking off-the-wall, fourth-wall.
Yeah, I know. Deadpool was a bald guy with his mouth sewed shut that could teleport and shoot eye lasers, right?
I am going to stab you!
I'm pretty sure that's what he was. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong. This is some crazy shit. You think Garrett would explain what he was doing in the game?
Well, you guys are talking about Batman and shit? Please.
So there's this giant insect fucking plant thing.
The booping ass plant monster. I'm pretty sure you fight this thing in Outbreak File 2.
Motherfuckers, not that shit.
Is that the one with...
Foie gras.
Isn't that like a skin treatment or something?
I can get some kind of dessert.
Foie gras?
Fantasy flan. Do you remember Fantasy flan?
I do.
And how you have to eat it?
Fucking Courage the Cowardly Dog.
Okay, so I'm gonna spoil something right now. Foie gras is ground up goose liver.
Oh, I thought it was duck liver. No, it's pate. Right?
I think it's goose or duck pate. I think.
Okay.
But it's called.
I gotta deal with
foie
all
gras.
4 of them. I hate the fact that I forgot completely that he hits him down.
Doobie-doo down. So who do you ship Samus with?
What are you talking about?
In your fanfiction, who do you ship Samus with? Both of you.
Her ship.
Oh shit, that's fucking hot as hell. I didn't even think of that.
That's her ship. Nobody. Because fuck. She's this independent half-bird woman
She's not.
who don't need no man.
I'm glad you pointed out she's half bird woman, because I ship Samus with Falco Lombardi.
You know, if anybody, it's gonna be fucking Snake.
Oh.
Snake.
I see from your name that you're like me.
Motherfucker, go in the... Alright, now he's dead. I beat him. First boss dead.
Get a boss with bombs. What a fucker. That was a puzzle boss. You could throw
All the
keys
bosses
at
are puzzle bosses.
Oh. I'm sorry. None of them pick
I
skill.
think.
You fight, like...
Actually, I think the rock guy is
Now the corruption is cured, and all the water that was fucking burning me before is now...
Is it 3 where you fight, like, the crazy evil Samus that fucking comes at you?
Mm-hmm.
There we go.
It's
I
beautiful.
forget if it shows up in the second one.
This reminds me of... I used to have the
Dark
third...
Samus shows up in the second game.
Seeing that water change reminded me, I used to have the core books for D&D 3rd edition,
Uh-huh.
and I remember reading the entire monster manual because I was bored, and there was a monster in it that was some kind of crazy fish that one of his abilities was he could make a section of, like, putrid water look like fresh water to lure adventurers in, and then he would fucking go board them.
Jesus Christ.
It was fucking... D&D monsters will ruin your fucking day. They'll melt the bones out of you and shit.
Like, you think
They'll turn all the-
3.5 are bad? Go back and read, like, fucking original, like, advanced D&D.
I
monsters.
always love the Penny Arcade where Gabe teams up with Tycho to kill his players because they're all like level 40 god killers.
Yeah.
And he's like, we're going back to the old times. And like, they fight like a dragon that uses its desert thirst power and turns all liquids to sand. And that includes all the liquids in their bodies. And Tycho just keeps going, to sand.
There's...
Hang on.
There is a supplement called Dark Sun, which is basically like
I remember they made a thing about that in Penny Arcade as well.
it's basically post-apocalyptic desert
Dungeons and Dragons.
Dungeons and Dragons.
What, did somebody invent a nuke just to blow the shit up?
Well, the way it works is that magic went unchecked in the world of Athos, and shit got fucked real bad.
Who the hell checks magic? What the hell is that?
Well,
It's a Pulse Bamboo. Pulse Bamboo!
The Bomba!
La Bamba! Does that literally mean the bomb?
But, yes.
Okay.
Hang on, I feel like I'm missing... I'm definitely missing something.
Well, what if that thing has to have a purpose?
And there's this dragon, called the Dragon of Tyr, and the supplement to go kill him is literally, like, impossible. Because even if you actually manage to defeat him, he, according to the actual book, he just teleports away, finds, like, one of his hidden caches in his, like, his stronghold, heals up, and then come back and kills the rest of the party.
Well, I mean, couldn't you just kill him until he ran out of that shit?
The thing is, he doesn't run out.
Well, what was the point of that? Did the guy who wrote the book was fucking jerking
Yes.
off while he was writing that shit?
Pretty much. Original,
You'll never defeat Fred the Dragon. I mean, the Dragon of Tyr. They're like, Fred, what are you talking about? He's like, shut up. And he goes to Hogwarts.
There's like
and
the Tomb of Horrors, which you would go through dozens of characters to get through.
So basically, there's an official rule set to fight some guy's self-insertion dragon, like...
Pretty much.
Dragon waifu, okay.
Yeah.
Let's see.
There's so much shit in original D&D that is just literally...
I'd say instead of magic going unchecked, fucking supplementary Dungeons and Dragons went unchecked.
Pretty much.
What are we fucking talking about? Gary, you need to find a spot to end this segment.
Okay.
End it while you're falling off a cliff. End it right here. Now that Samus's legs are broken.
I can't. I'm covered in bugs. Up.
We get in the video covered in bugs.
If you want to end it mid-battle.
Why are you saying that tone? If you're going to be condescending about it. Oh, you have to blow up their things. Those are like giant wasp nests.
Yeah, that's what they are. They're wasps.
It's a bad feeling when you look up and there's a wasp nest above you.
Oh, it's a bad feel, man.
You have to immediately set yourself on fire.
Did you scan the regular wasp nest?
Yeah, I did. This one is Cordite. I believe that's either a missile or a bomb, I think.
That's what those pants are made out of. They have little ridges on them.
They actually changed in between. Alright, yeah.
Yeah, we need to end it. So give us some Metroid Prime talk to end it, since you haven't said anything the whole video, Garrett.
I'm going to Magmore Caverns now.
Uh-huh.
Nice.
So, I mean, we're already in the second area, so yeah, I'm beating it pretty quick. But I keep feeling like I'm forgetting something because I'm going through it so fast.
Yeah.
So, I'm probably going to come back here later.
You can do some off-screen shit where you get a bunch of power-ups.
Or something like that. Yeah, something like that. Just so I can feel comfortable with myself.
Yeah. As
also,
long as you're comfortable in your skin, Garrett. As long as you're CIS.
Yeah!